Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved and loved Star Wars Dad, NOOCH2GUD. It's good to see everybody this afternoon. We have, I think, user123. If you are a member and you're still here, I see people that check, like, members will check in while before the stream starts and stuff, and that's great, but then I never know if you're actually here to give, like, your members intro to, and, you know, anyway, so... But it's good, Scuba Steve! It's Scuba Steve, everybody! Scuba Steve will be here, live in my house. He might be sleeping right there. That's where you slept right there last time. That's where you slept. Scuba Steve will be in my house in a week. Actually, in 5 days? Yeah, well, assuming nothing else happens. User1234 is one of our Mod Squad members! Yes! I know our Mod Squad wants to see me do this every chance they get. Shake a tail feather, boys and girls. Ah, yeah! Mod Squad! Thanks for the support, user1234. Actually, you know, I've had two different modding sessions. We did a modding session with user1234, and then we did one with one of our high... Durzo Blant is also here, one of our High Council members. High Council members, we salute you. I suck in my gut for you, all of our members. You gotta suck it in. You've got the abs there from when you were 25, and you just suck it in, baby. Suck it in. Dom G, one of our Masters members. Good to see you, sir.
Master.
All right. So here we are. I have some news. I haven't seen it. Do we have any Deutschen Freunden in chat today? Because somebody said that in Germany, that this ability says Darth Vader can't be defeated if there are any active allies. Do we have any Deutschen here that can confirm that? Any of the Deutschen? Ich rufe die Deutschen! Haben wir dieses Worten an seinen Darth Vader? Does it say Darth Vader can't be defeated? That's what I had a comment that said that. I'm really curious if we got any of our Deutschen Freunden on board. So just let us know. It's disappointing. I was very excited just to see Darth Vader can't be defeated. I love that. I love the idea of you can't beat the guy. But it seems like, yeah, nobody believes you, Joe. You're just spamming chat and speaking in different language over and over again. So, anyway, would love to hear from you. Have you mein Spiel auf Englisch gestellt? You changed your game to English. All right. Well, anybody that kept their game in German. Well, is your game croissant? 9? Well, do you keep your... you're confusing me. Ja, das steht da. Ah! It's true. All right, guys. Well, that's disappointing. I wish so that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to make a new message. I'm going to make a new message here. Hold on a second. Ready? We're going to there we go. Okay, let's try that and see if it's working here. There you go. I'm just answering all the same questions all the time. Let me share this with all my mods here. Anywho, what was I saying? That's it. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna do some freebies. We're gonna hang out. But yeah, English is a language that I understand better than your... Oh, whoa. You understand English better than Deutsch. Nice. Interesting. Crazy.
Hope you're having a good day, Nooch.
Danarkus just subbed over there on Twitch. Thank you, Danarkus. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here by my Discord. We're going to do some previews. I promise. I promise, everybody. So, it appears that's not true. Darth Vader can't be defeated if any other allies are alive. And it's unfortunate that... let me tell you a pet peeve of mine. And my wife and I like this too. When you're watching the news or anything, anywhere that somebody publishes for the world to see, and it's got massive errors like that, like, can we not hire somebody that can do grammar? I'm really sorry to whoever put this together and put it into the game, but we got to get a double check. We've got to get a double check on stuff like this. Is not rocket science, and I'm really sorry. I'm sure you're really good at your job, generally speaking, but this is actually, it kind of matters. It kind of matters. It doesn't even kind of matter. It just matters. All this says is Darth Vader can't be defeated. In German, it says Darth Vader can't be defeated if any other allies are present. So we believe the answer is Darth Vader can't be defeated if any other allies are present. But can we not put a system of checks and balance? Can we not test our game? Can we not have somebody just look at it and say, yeah, you got it, or wait, you forgot this, double check, hey, look at that, you missed it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's not what it would mean. It would mean you had to two-shot him. It would mean you kill the other 4, and then you come back and kill Vader. That would just mean you have to two-shot him, that's all. It doesn't... At the start of battle, if the only allies Darth Vader has consists of any of these allies, then Darth Vader can't be defeated. If at the start of battle, all those other allies are dead, that's all I'm saying. Still a really good Datacron. It only detracts from a little bit of extra drama. That's all it does. It removes a little bit of drama from the Datacron. That's all. I'm farming up some defense mods. I need to invest in defense mods, and it'll be in a video here soon. I've got a video I've got a few videos coming on mods and other stuff, but there's a win. But there's been so much going on in the game here the last few days that we're spending all of our time on game announcements. In fact, like tomorrow's video will be unlocking Lord Vader. Congratulations to me and you and all of us together. And then we'll have Saturday's video will be an update on the NOOCH2 Perfect account. And then Sunday we've got another, take a shot at the most recent announcement, and then we'll get to some mod work next week, and this is another big announcement. So don't even need an employee. AI could double check it. But yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know. You could I don't know. What is this earned mod? You mean this? These are oh, brain's not working. What? A focus Datacron. Earned mod? Oh, what is the earned mod? So you can only hold 500 mods in your inventory that aren't assigned to somebody. So when you go over 500, they sit in your inbox like this. So that's what that is. But I've got a couple mod videos I want to put together. One of them involves working with this, so I'm kind of leaving it in my inbox right now. I do things all the time with my account that you wouldn't necessarily do with your account. Things like farming Imperial Super Commando with guild event token currency. Things like, I don't know, waiting to gear up my characters because I want to have them low gear for some min-maxing. I don't recommend that kind of that stuff to you guys. I do it for content. So a lot of times I'll hold my account back or let some what's the right word? Some, not negative, but like some extra stuff build up toward the bad direction just to make some content out of it. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, Max over there. Everybody's confirming it in German. It's unfortunate. CT6969. Okay. We did do Rebel Roundup on the Perfect account. It was at the end of yesterday's stream. It wasn't much to it because I don't have my Imperial Troopers all 7 stars. Next month, I'm hoping it's going to be tight. I'm hoping I get Piet and Range Trooper and Imperial Super Commando to 7 stars in the next week. I'm actually I'm refreshing Piet's node to get it done. And if I can get that done, then next month will be our month of min-maxing Forest Moon and Rebel Roundup, and also Phoenix going back over to Secrets and Shadows. So, there you go. Dirk Enda, what's up? Another High Council member is Dirk Enda today. Is the Grand Inquisitor good? He is good in that he gets you to Reva. I'd say he gets you to Reva and he gets you the Scythe. You can activate your Scythe and you can do the Reva mission. An Inquisitor team with Grand Inquisitor is just kind of mid. It's kind of mid without Reva in there. Even with Reva, I drop my Phoenix on it every day but Sunday. My Phoenix wipe out all Inquisitor squads in this game. It's kind of crazy, actually. Let's do some previews here. All right, we're going to spin 3 names. Ooh, look at that thing load. Let's spin 3 names for previews, everybody. Rayleigh 1272. What's today? 7/24. All right, get off of there. Google, you suck. I have Reva on my main account, yeah. The German curse words your grandfather taught you? I know a few of those. I won't say them because I'm sure that I'm sure YouTube's looking out. And I'm your nice guy dad. Oh my goodness, I don't know what that's all about. Villain Craig? Villain Krieg, sorry. Villain Krieg. There's a bunch of numbers there. I'm not writing those down. Nobody else is gonna be named Villain Krieg. What's up, Perception? How you doing? How's life? How's everything treating you? Hope everything's good for you. The other thing Inquisitors get you, if you don't have the Tuscans, they get you another assault battle. Stop, stop, stop. Charlotte. Please don't swear in German on the stream. My grandma always said that when her family, they would call each other Spitzboobs. Spitz, yeah, Spitz or Schwitz? Spitzboob. All right, let's get these. Let's get these guys notified on Discord. Uh-oh. Nope, one Charlotte. There we go. Let me get the link. All right, we have notified the wieners. We are off and running. Hey, thanks, Hardy. I really appreciate that. Spitzboob. Yes, I got it right. It just means you're a dummy, right? There's nothing special. There's nothing like... It's just like, you're dumb, right? Isn't that what it means? You're an idiot. You're a moron. All right, let me pull up these names here. There's Rayleigh. Okay, the mod score for Rayleigh, or excuse me, the allied code for Rayleigh is going to be... Well, I'm out of it. 995-543-958. X Ragnar 93X. There's Jabba. There's Executor. I like that. Bronzium 4. Ally code there. Let's pull the mod score. I like that Jabba. You quit GAC on your free-to-play account? Like, you don't even go there and just get 10 points so you can get some rewards? 1.51, 1.92. The squad GP is 3.31, everybody. Guess the Galactic Power, everybody. I just have to confess that I am, I don't know who to put stuff on for raids. I mean, Tarkin would be a good choice. Emphas Nest seems like she'd be a pretty good choice for a Zeta for raids. Maybe. I don't really know where you are, what your level is. I can't take credit for being the guy that I was going to turn to for raids. You know what I mean? Spitzboob is an old classic that most younger Germans... Yeah, well, that's why my grandma knew it, right? Yeah, that's why my grandma would have known it. Actually, and my grandma was raised in America. She came over... My great-grandfather came over, and then... Like 2 years later, my great-grandmother came over, and then a year after that, my grandmother came over. Like, she was living with family for a year when she was 2 years old. So she came here when she was 3, and so she would have been taught Spitzboob by her parents, which would be my great-grandparents, who emigrated here in 1929. So that was a couple years ago. All right, guys, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. It is $5.2 million. Stephen Olsen, you're over. 5.25 is over, Fulco. And over here we've got 2.7. 5.2 said Perception. 5.2 said Perception. Somebody's gonna have to go. That's gonna be very granular if you get. Ridge Blackwood said it too, but it was too late. You're too late, Ridge Blackwood, because Perception already said it. Perception back on stream, coming in hot. Joe, yeah, cut it out, man. Yeah, get him out. See ya. All right, he's gone. I didn't know what that meant, actually. Boomer had to look up what Cybaw meant. All right. Hey, we got a bunch of people on here on all different places. Let's go ahead. If you are lurking out there, if you are like doing dishes and listening, or mowing the lawn and listening, or watching the kids and listening, give me a big L in chat, and we'll give you a shout out here briefly in a moment. All right, so the note from Rayleigh says, just to look at what I should be working on next, and maybe a few teams I can put together. Very heavy Lightspeed bundle, need mods. You don't say. Well, I've never seen anything like that before. Yeah, it's a very mean thing, so. What question did you ask, Spyman? I don't know what you asked. I don't even know what I'm answering anymore, you guys. I mean, honestly, I'll be directly honest with you guys, okay? This is actually a smaller stream for us, which is fine. I'm glad everybody's here. This is not a complaint. Our streams have gotten really big to where we will get 250 people on pretty regularly during Grand Arena, which is not a thing that's ever happened for us in the past, not consistently. And, you know, when we do something special, we can get 500 people on a stream. I do not interact with chat as much as I used to even 6 months ago, just because of the activity in chat. And it's, again, I'm not complaining. But if I look at chat and I see something and I really just say, I have nothing good, I just won't even respond to it if I don't have anything to say. So I don't see all the chat. I know we have people get really offended at that I didn't see their chat. But it's really hard to keep up these days. And I guess that's the problems of being more success. We've been a lot more successful this year than in previous years, and that's a great thing. And I'm very excited about what's happening on the channel, but it just means a little bit less interaction with chat here these days. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So, hey, lurking is Natus. Lurking is Mr. Oyster. Lurking is... What's going on, YouTube? Oh, look over here. Lurking is Danarchus Matthew, Mr. Anderson, another Masters member there, Mr. Anderson.
Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
Where do we go? Dimsty, TD11, Testis, Kilgore, Spy Math. Dark Stanley, Vader Slaps and the Kids are lurking. Darth Cliff, Robert Rich, that was for Robert Rich too. John Henshaw doing Rote, Awen Brown, Perception. You're kind of talking, but that's okay. Elijah Winter, VPNMD, Ragnar93X, Gianluca Brennicki, Croissant, Avi, Haley Pearson, Andreas Weimar, not German. Right? You're not German, right? Aren't you? You're like, you speak Spanish or something. Like you're in Brazil or something. Oh. Now I get it. Never mind. Jack Haworth, Stanimal, and Isaac. There are more Masters members. Stanimal's a Masters member. I think I missed some others. Masters members, good to see you guys. Trader Tots lurking. Good to see everybody here. Laughlin, you will see that we've been discussing this in depth here recently. First, Omicron to put on, and I will have my answer for you guys on the NOOCH2 Perfect account. I am going to announce on Saturday on the weekly update. I've made my decision what I'm going to do with my Omicrons, and I'll have it in that video, and we'll talk about the logic behind it. So pay attention to Saturday's update. You're a German Italian living in Germany. Oh, I guess, I don't know. Andreas, I thought that you were, I don't know, whatever. What do you mean? I didn't mean anything. Another thing my grandma told me was about my relatives from Germany who had moved to South America. I've actually kind of been down a Hitler video rabbit hole. I've been watching a lot of stuff about World War II lately. A lot. All right, let's go here. So we've got, who are we on? Rayleigh. Sorry, Rayleigh, I'm a little slow here. We got the Executor at 7 stars. We got Negotiator. We got Malevolence. I like it. Yes. Got some stuff turning here. If you get some gear on this and get it started up, you'll have a fleet that can do a little bit of work for you. That can do some work for you. Okay, we got work going on here. Finishing up the Marauder. Got a gas bundle. And, so you bought them, I'm gonna guess you bought the Lightspeed bundle with the Malevolence and Grievous. Let's get these ships up. Vulture Droid, finish at 7 stars. Farm the Hyena Bomber. Get these ships leveled up. This is a great tertiary fleet on your roster. In fact, that's the 3rd best fleet on your roster right now if it's all upgraded, even before you get the Hyena Bomber. It's better than that Empire fleet. It's pretty close. No, it's better because, well, if you level up the TIE Defender, it'd be close. But I would still take this over that. So, finish off your TIE Defender. Get your Separatist fleet working over there. Ooh, let's get the mod score registered. Sorry. 1.51, 1.92. Yep. Okay, and what was Galactic Power? 50202-700. So we're at 1.92, 5 million. That's got to be a little low. That's a lot low. And you're at like 60%. So you need to really get on the mods. Your mods need improvement. Work on the mods. Work on the mods. We have a Jabba the Hutt. We have Poncho Bros. I'm going to take a second and just give a round of applause for that. But then I'm going to say, why are your mods so bad? What's with your mods? You've got Jabba. You got the Poncho Bros. Where are your mods? What is with the mods? I like the farming here. You got Steel S. You've got a lot of bundles. Let's take a look and see. Let's do a little exploring here. I don't think I saw a First Order bundle. No, I don't think I saw a Resistance bundle. No. I do think I saw a gas bundle. Yes. You did buy the gas bundle because we had the negotiator. Well, go get gas. You bought a Lord Vader bundle because you have these clones. A little disappointing Ray right there. Here's what I think you should do. You can get gas with this. It's a little challenging. You'll have to have really good mods, which you don't have. You're going to need some Zetas. B1 and B2 would be the main Zetas to have. You can probably get it done with that. What? Being Polish means I'm a small portion, everyone who invaded Poland, which is almost everyone. Oh. Everyone's invaded. Well, you got it. You got it. Well, wasn't... Poland at one point, like, before, was part of, like, the Holy Roman Empire, which was German, right? And I don't know. Wasn't it part of, like, a big... German states at one point and then got split off after World War I. I don't know. I can't keep track of all this stuff. When was Poland founded? 966 AD. Well, maybe not then. It's kind of interesting. And it's been all downhill ever since. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here's all my Polish friends, including Stan Musial, the late great Stan Musial. I love this. I love this. You're Japanese, Italian, and German. Oh my goodness. So funny, dude. That's awesome. Okay. I'm super white, by the way. For anybody wondering, my mother and my aunt on my dad's side both did that 23andMe or whatever they did. The DNA test. So my mother and my dad's sister brought it back 100% whitey, like Western European. Like, there is no Native American, there is no African American, there is nothing but like Sweden down through France up through Ireland. Down through Germany. It's all in there. It's all in there. Maybe some Austrian, I don't know, but they're nothing but a bunch of whiteys on my family tree, man. Nothing. I am, by the way, not saying that's good, bad, or indifferent. It just is. I just think it's really funny that there's just 0, 0 in there. It explains why I burn so easily. Although my brother tans. I don't know. Are those DNA tests for real? I think so. Big Meech is like Zora Mamdani, like African American. I'm really gonna get in trouble on this. I'm gonna get myself in trouble today. Poland was a big player in the medieval world. They had a large portion of Eastern Europe. They were in the senior partner of the Polish, Lithuanian Commonwealth. Cool. What's up, Dragorian? How you doing? Glad I can help you turn your account around. You know, you just get started. Arnold's Polish? I know his last name. I think that's right. Yeah, I think I remember his last name being... Well, I mean, the greatest baseball player in St. Louis-based Cardinals history is Polish. So there you go. Anyway, I think... You have a few directions you could go here. It wouldn't hurt you. Now, if you're buying bundles, you could buy a Ray bundle at some point, but you could pretty easily farm up Veteran Smuggler, Chewie, Scavenger Ray, Finn, and Poe, and get BB-8 to 7 stars, and go get Jedi Training Ray and go get Jedi Master Luke. That wouldn't be that difficult for you. With you grabbing these recent assault battles, the Peridia Pals are almost all doubles. We got Death Trooper Peridia and Night Trooper that are double shard farmable now. Captain Enoch will be up next, so maybe those guys can be a farm for you to get that. The Peridia Patrol Assault Battle. I would not mind the idea of going to get Lord Vader on this account and working on these clones on the side. You've already got CX2 at gear 12 and Apo at gear 12 with a Zeta. I would say, and you disguise Clone Trooper, and so you've invested something in those guys. That would not be the worst idea ever to go get Lord Vader, get gas and get Lord Vader on the account. So you got some options to do on the lights, on the character farming path. On the ships, I'm finishing my Malevolence fleet, and I'm going to get that TIE Defender up and running, and eventually go get Leviathan down the road for you. But yeah, I mean, you have a lot of options here. You could do any one of them. Lord Vader would not be a really bad choice for you at the moment. Especially if you're farming those clones. And Leia Organa's not going to be a big trip for you either. So, that's some of the stuff you could farm here on this account. Aight? You could also finish off your Darth Revan team. Yeah, you bought Revan bundles. You should have Darth Malak on this account. You should have Darth Malak on this account. You have a very quick path to Darth Malak, then get him to 7 stars, get Darth Revan some Zetas, get Darth Revan some gear, and get a Sith Empire team going. Pretty quick path to that. Yeah, after World War II, I was looking at after World War I, they split off a bunch of stuff too, Hardy. Like, the reason Hitler invaded Poland was the first step to unite the German, I don't know, the German tribe, right? The Reich, to put it all together. So, from Poland down through Austria, Hungary, Austria, through Switzerland, and I guess France, which doesn't really, never really German, but parts of Germany have been ceded to France and vice versa at different points. So, do this too. Darth Revan and Darth Malak. Well, I guess to get Darth Malak, you're gonna have to get Darth Revan up. I would get Darth Revan up and go get Darth Malak and make this a team. I would do that too. That's what I would do on this roster. Work on your mods. They are below par, especially now that you got Jabba and the Poncho Bros. Your mods should be better. Maybe they were worse previously and I just haven't seen it. You got some Datacron farming going on too. That's okay. Nothing like super duper amazing yet, but your roster still got some fill out to do for those Datacrons. So yeah, good job. Well done. Villenkrieg. I am the Villenkrieg. Seven 3-2 156 134. EmperorSigma. KRU. You don't get a lot of KRU these days. And this should have First Order Officer in it, by the way, and Sith Trooper. These two shouldn't be in there. It should be First Order Officer, Sith Trooper. I don't know, whatever. whatever. There's your Executrix Carbonite 3. Let's pull the mod score here. Austria wasn't invaded, though, was it? It was just, they just kind of went along. They just said, yeah. I mean, I've seen The Sound of Music. 1.11, 1.13. The squad GP is 1.02. Guess the Galactic Power, everybody. You know, what was I gonna say? I had something to say. I don't know, I got distracted. Ooh? What was I gonna say? I'm trying to look through these scenes to see what triggered me. I don't know what I was gonna say. My mom would say it must have been important. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. $1.9 million. Twitch is way off. YouTube short feed is way off. And then we've got, let's see here. Whoa, a lot of guesses. Whoa, a lot of guesses. I know what I was going to say. I actually streamed a little later today because I thought Anna would be doing Grand Arena, but he didn't stream it today. All right, nope. 1.72 from Elijah Winter. 1.9 from Ridge Blackwood. Dimsty's too late with the 1.9 after Ridge. Ridge got it first. 1.9, one is over, Flick Switch. Another 1.9. Ridge Blackwood, you're out. All right, so actually, Dimsty, you win because Ridge Blackwood typed it 3 times and we don't spam around here. Dimsty, you win. Don't just keep spamming chat with your answers. Sorry, I love you, Ridge. I'm glad you're here. Is that Ridge from Bold and Beautiful, or is that your name? What's Ridge's last name in that show? Ridge Forrester, that's right. Ridge Forrester, they recast that guy? Oh. That's shocking, like a soap opera. Yeah, Ridge Blackwood, sorry, man. Just don't, you can't just keep spamming chat and expect me to, like, be okay with that. You know what I mean? Good job, Dimsty. Let's register this mod score. 1.11, 1.13. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Nope, never done this one before. And it was 1906239. Okay, so 2 million, 1.13, gonna be a little bit under, I think. Yeah, it's not the worst mod score ever, but it's got some work to do. Luckily, you got plenty of time, so let's start working those mods. Go check out Mods 101. I promise you guys, I've got a couple of mod videos that are cooking and or mostly recorded already. I was going to release them this week, and then all the news dropped, and so it's been a big news week, and the next couple of days are going to be on account updates, so next week will be some mod videos you can pay attention to and learn a little bit more about mods, but you got to work those mods. The request was just a review to make sure and set me on the right farming path, so we will do that. I think Executor's being farmed here. Let's see. It looks like it is, but that looks like a Finalizer bundle. A Finalizer bundle was purchased. Two months ago. I see what you're doing here. Hey guys, this is actually a really good example of an account. I've never seen somebody put it together like this, and it's something I've been honking for a long time. This person is following the NOOCH2 Perfect Farming Guide. We've got Phoenix, we've got Imperial Troopers, and we got the Poncho Bros here. Very clearly, right in front of everything. And they went out and bought the Finalizer bundle to get themselves halfway to Executor. I like it. Nice work. Yeah, buy the book. Buy the book. That might be the one recommendation is go find something that fits your fancy. Do something a little bit out of the book, find a team that you really like. Maybe go out of the way a little bit to get it. I don't know. Maybe have a little bit of fun, but you know what? This is right up the Phoenix is a little different. Hold on, that might be that's your difference there. We farmed Zeb instead of Sabine. A lot of people have been saying Zeb works better and stuff lately. That's fine. There you go. Zeb is definitely an easier farm than Sabine. I'll give you that. 100%. Galactic War Store, 100%. So, some really nice steps here taken. I like it. I like the purchase of the Finalizer bundle. I will also tell you this. Yeah, I mean, you're just getting started on mods. You may not believe this, but I actually believe your Phoenix team is a better team in Squad Arena and anywhere in the game than that Crew team. If you put that Phoenix team against your Kylo Ren and Mass team, I'll bet it would beat it. On defense, maybe Crew's a little better. Is that his leader or his that's not Scarred. So he's not starting with Taunt here. I would not focus a lot more on that Kylo Ren team. It's just not going to serve you very well going forward. Like, you'll probably get a hold sometimes down in like Carbonite Grand Arena where you are. I wouldn't apply any more Zetas to that. Just leave that team where it is, put some mods on them, and just treat it like a team that you've got while working on the rest of your stuff. That's just a team to have. Don't do any more Zetas on there. That's not the worst Zeta, is his leader ability if you're just going to sit on that team for a long time. Scarred is kind of required with him, but I wouldn't apply it. I would just work on all your other teams here on the account. I like this. This is a really well put I like it. I like the path you're on. I like what you're doing. I've actually got people here at my house next week, and I may be coming up with plenty of ideas for content just to record ahead of time and get out there for you guys. We'll see if I can get that done. You need to work on probably a Malevolence with some Get To currency eventually, and then work on an Endurance fleet as well to go along with your Executor. Finalizer's not a very good fleet, but I really like it. It's a really good start to an account. Really good start to an account. Phoenix can't break through carrier's lead, so it wouldn't beat it. Not enough single target. It depends. It depends. It really does. Now, this KRU is modded for defense and health, so that might matter. With enough armor shred on there, he doesn't have Sabine. There's no Sabine. See, with Sabine dropping armor shreds, I think you would get through it. You'd be surprised how much damage Rex does on a basic. You'd be surprised. Anyway. But hey, regardless of that, we can argue about the Phoenix, but I just think you're better off building your Phoenix, and I wouldn't invest any more energy into this First Order team until you go for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. That's what I'm saying, basically. That's what I'm saying. Charlotte, let's take a look here. I used to work with a lady named Charlotte. Here we go. Okay, here's Charlotte's roster. Hey, we've got Rogue One going on here. Iron Geener? Iron Geener? It's weird. We got Rogue One going on here. We got Thrawn with the Geos. And we got not much of a mod score. 0.38, 0.58, 3.33 Squad GP. This is going to be a rough mod score. There you go. There it is. That's your mod score and your Squad GP. There's your front page. Wrong button. Guess a Galactic Power. Romo, that's for you when that message pops up. Have I ever gone against Scribe Gaming and Gek? No, my account's in Kyber too, so I've never run up against him. Maybe eventually. We're working on it. We're working on it. It's weird. I got knocked out of that. I don't need it, man. I know what to do. I just last time somebody talked me out of something I knew was right. I appreciate it, Stanimal, but that's all my fault. Time is up. Guesses are in. 5.1 million. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We've got... Yeah, I knew it was up there. 5.5 from user. Your formula is losing. 4.89 from Elijah. That's kind of tough to beat, actually. That's a pretty small window to beat that one. 4.9 from One Lego. 5.16 from Frederick Egan, also a High Council member. Frederick Egan is making it happen, boys and girls. The High Council welcomes you, Frederick Egan. Oh, I was saying earlier, and I didn't think I finished it. I've done a couple of mod works. We worked with Frederick Egan. At the High Council, you get a 20-minute one-on-one with me every month. We did some mod work and a 20-minute one-on-one. We did user 1, 2, 3, 4's mods. That was a 1 hour work from scratch on that one. That was fun. And Both those mod scores went up by at least 1/2 point. They both just jumped way up. In fact, on Frederick, I think we got like 4 mods in a row up above 20. It was like kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. But you had a lot of materials saved up. You were sitting on a lot of materials. You did get bamboozled. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's get the mod score registered here. 0.38, 0.58. Where am I? I can't click the right button. All right, had a preview previously, and the mods have not improved. So, Charlotte got a freeview. Just general help with the roster, where to go after Inquisitors and Gungans. Okay, so Charlotte got a freeview before, and just hasn't really, Charlotte does not like mods. 5171205. Because I guarantee I said last time work on your mods, and Charlotte actually went backwards, and now just has really, like, had bad mods before, and now has bad mods. Like, some of the worst mods anybody's ever seen. But, here's what we'll say. Clearly, Charlotte has no interest in working her mods. I'm guessing her, Charlotte. I don't know, maybe it's a dude. Their mods. Maybe it's from Charlotte. So, clearly, Charlotte is not going to work their mods. And so in that case, I say, more power to you. You don't have to work your mods. You don't have to want to be a great competitive player. Maybe you enjoy the journey and that's good enough for you. The great thing about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is there is room for everyone. There is room for the farmer. There's room for the casual player. There's room for the very serious player. There's room for the analystatician, the statistician. There's room for the strategery. There's room for all of it. All of it has room in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, and all different types of players are welcome here. And so it appears Charlotte is just the casual farming, doing some farming, getting some stuff on the roster, but not worried about, like, being crazy competitive. So there you go. Went up 0.49, so almost half point. Yeah. User 1234. Thank you, sir. What Mod Squad gets you is a 1-hour sit down with me on a monthly basis. We don't have to work your mods. We can do whatever you it's your hours, so do whatever you want with it. But we sit down for an hour, and I will work your mods with you for an hour, or if you want to do something else, if you want to play chess, I don't care. Just get you a one-on-one sit down with me for an hour, but we call it the Mod Squad because generally the purpose would be, and the purpose it was requested for was to sit down and work user 123's Wars mods. So yeah. Alley Gal! We're not really farming any ships, it looks like, Charlotte. I think you bought a bundle. I think you bought a few bundles. There's those Rogue One bundles. There's those Qui-Gon's Friends bundle, the Ki-Adi-Mundi bundle, the Cup bundle. Anakin was just farmed. Okay, we're farming an Inquisitor bundle? No. 2 Inquisitors. Jedi Knight Revan bundle, Darth Revan bundle. Is Sith, but that's not from, is that from a bundle? I don't think so. A Sith Eternal bundle, maybe? No. I don't think Marauder's in a bundle anywhere. I could be wrong about that. Maybe you did buy a Sith Eternal Sith bundle, but I don't see Krennic in here. So, farming Sith Eternal Emperor. Jedi Knight Revan's there. Darth Malak is underway. You'll need 2 Zetas here. You need 1 here. Need 2 more Zetas here. Grandmaster Yoda goes in that Jedi Knight Revan team, and you'll need the Zeta for battle meditation on him. You'll need Jolie Bindo's Zeta to revive. He doesn't revive without that, right? Yeah. You need Jolie Bindo's Zeta, too. Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon are being farmed. I would have rather seen that Omicron on Padawan Obi-Wan, but it's there already, so I can't do anything about it. So with ships, as I say for everybody, I really think you should be farming the Executor. You can get away with a Galactic Republic fleet for a long time. It's a little dicey, but you know the Endurance can counter the Executor, and even the Leviathan we've seen with Lando's Millennium Falcon. So you can do things with the Endurance and Negotiator here, flip-flopping on a few different things. I still think you want to farm the Executor in the game, and you're farming Sith Eternal, so go get Sith Eternal. One thing you're going to want with Sith Eternal, if you give a mouse a Sith Eternal, you're going to want Wat Tambor. So you need to get a Zeta on Wat Tambor. So what will happen is Wat will take I don't know if it's a bonus turn or takes the first turn or whatever it's called at the beginning, 100% turn meter. There's different ways it gets worded, which can matter depending on the opponent's kit. But Wat takes a turn at the beginning of the battle and can place one of these what do you call them? Techs. One of these techs onto Sith Eternal, which would be the shield generator. And you put that on Sith, generally speaking, Sith Eternal, and you're good to go. So make sure you get that Zeta. So while you farm Sith Eternal, make sure to get the Zeta on Wat Tambor. Your other farming in here with Phoenix and Luke's friends. Yeah, Hoth bundle. Got some weird bundle purchases here. If you gave me this roster today, I would get my Poncho Bros up and running to Relic 7. I would get Sith Eternal farmed. I'd work on Executor, and when all that's done, while that's going on, since you've got a bunch of stuff from Hoth, I would start farming Jedi Knight Luke into Jabba the Hutt. And by the way, you got the stuff there for Profundity as well. So farm the Rebel Y-Wing, get Han's Millennium Falcon to 7 stars. That'll go with the Executor farm. Get these guys up. Go get the Profundity as well. That's what I would do. Maybe the Profundity first, since you're closer to it. And you're not going to work your mods, so I'll leave you alone on that. I'm not going to bother you. I'm not going to pest you. I heard about, yeah. Hulk Hogan, it comes in 3s. Malcolm Jamal Warner, who is Theo for those of us who are older in America and watch The Cosby Show. Malcolm Jamal Warner, and then we lost... Well, Hulk Hogan was 3rd. Who was in the middle there? Oh, Ozzy. Ozzy Osbourne. I hate the PC client! I hate the PC client! God, I hate the PC client! Is that for the old one, too? I don't want this. I'm requesting a refund. I don't want that. That's the old Datacron set. I hate the PC client. Dang it! I'm typing to EA right now. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. This happens all the time, and I never learn from it. I don't even know where that is. Was it down? It's down here. I came in here and I clicked up here, and it just flips it flips. Did not watch. Oh, and then half the time with the PC client, when you do this, it like resets the game too. Unbelievable. Let's see if they emailed me. You're right. It's not the oldest one, but I don't want it. I can see if they emailed me. Nope, nothing about a ticket yet. Gosh dang it. That makes me mad. I'm not going to spend it either. I'm going to leave it so they can remove it, and gosh darn it. It's more about staffing than anything. The way that they staff these refunds is they do them all in India, right? So I'm just making a generalization, but somewhere offshore, they've got teams that are doing these refunds. Anyway. That is the oldest one, right? Or that's the more recent one. Yeah, that's this one. So these will still be around for 2 months, 2+ months. It's not the worst thing I could have done, but I don't need it. I'm good. I don't. All right. They should add a confirmation. Every purchase should have a confirmation screen, regardless of what it is, unless it's bronziums. Heck, I have to do it. Hold on a second. Whoa, hold on a second. Whoa. I guess there's not a confirmation, but I gotta click buy. Whatever. That just hacks me off, dude. That just hacks me off. I'm gonna take a quick little break here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Guys, ladies, boys, girls, boys, ladies, gentlemen, if you have not yet downloaded, I'm gonna take a quick little break, just a minute, to refill my tea here and maybe take a leak. But if you have not yet downloaded Raid Shadow Legends, you could do so today. Use the code DEMONSLAYER when you log in. Use my QR code. Use the link in the description, and we will drop it here right now. Use my link, and you will have 3 legendary champions within the first few weeks of playing. Download Raid Shadow Legends today. They are sponsoring the channel, so we appreciate your support for playing a new game. It's a fun little game. It's definitely a gacha game. Much more than Galaxy of Heroes, but I'm still having I play it every day. I'm grinding out the game. Download Raid Shadow Legends. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be right back. Just give me 1 moment here. Let me I'm gonna drop that up there. There you go. Be right back. All right, boys and girls, we're back. We're back. Well, Marvel Strike Force was, we did a sponsorship back in, I don't know, January or something. And at the time, I had already decided I was going to start covering the game. So, yeah, once you're covering the game, you're not going to get a sponsorship out of somebody. Because why, you know, they're not going to pay you to cover it once you're already covering it. You know what I mean? I've even considered there's a new Marvel game and there's a new DC Hero Collector game. It's not the base builder one. It's DC Legends. They tried it before, by the way. This is the second time they've launched a DC Hero Collector game, a la Galaxy Heroes, a la Marvel Strike Force. They're hoping that like this new James Gunn's new universe will kick that off, I assume, but I don't know. I don't think Superman's gonna do quite what they wanted it to do. It wasn't even really that much about Superman, to be honest. I thought about I'm gonna give a Superman spoiler here. I need one Superman spoiler here. I read an article that said they had taken out where he saved the squirrel and then they put it back in. And I don't think the issue was that he saved the squirrel in the middle of a fight. I think the issue was that there was a monster or whatever, a kaiju or whatever, right there in the middle of Metropolis, like damaging stuff. And he took the time not only to rescue the squirrel, but also to pat it on the head and say, there you go, buddy, you're safe or something. What he should have done, they should have just shown him flying in, dropping the squirrel, and then flying back. That's all we need. If he's going to rescue a squirrel, which is a little ridiculous, it's a little much. Like, he already rescued a dog at one point. You know, we don't have to keep just going down the food chain, right? Somebody rescues an ant or something. Or an ant hill. But it's like, why can't he just fly over, red and blue flash, drop the squirrel off safely, and then right back into battle? Like, there's important things going on. We don't need the pithy comment to go with it. I think 100%. I like the movie. It wasn't perfect. It's definitely better than Man of Steel. I think just in the tone of the movie, but there's still all that superhero snarky crap in there, and I didn't really need all of it. I didn't need Superman. I don't need Superman participating in the snark, which he only did a few times, but I think it should be 0. Yeah. I don't think it's this successful reboot great movie like Iron Man. When Iron Man booted up the MCU, Iron Man's a great movie and everybody knew it from the beginning. And I don't know. I don't think Superman's good enough to drop into the middle of an audience that's kind of getting a little bit burned out on superhero movies, and then you drop in basically another mid superhero movie and expect that you're going to start a whole new universe on it. I don't know. Not getting that vibe out of it. So, my opinion. Hey, good job, Soul King. Yeah, Henry Cavill was perfect casting, and the writing was just crap. There was some, there was some good stuff in there, but... And here's something else from the new Superman movie. I don't walk away with it with a lot of memorable things that I remember about Superman. You know? Like... I don't know. And I did not like what's his name as Lex Luthor. I didn't like that. He was fine, but he didn't really do anything for me. Let's spin some names. We might just do 3 more here. We're taking our time. We're just hanging out here today, guys. The best part about Man of Steel was the score. I don't remember the score at all. I do know that the score for the current movie was basically John Williams, which you put John Williams music in anything, and you got a movie. I'm convinced that John Williams could score just about anything and make it into a passable movie. Huntwell. Yeah, but it's a habit, Brantley, that I open the game if there's a Bronzium showing, I'll just go grab it and click it real quick and unlock it. It's just something I've been doing for 9 years, and it shouldn't cost me. You know, it shouldn't, like, it shouldn't misfire and give me something else. I love in Warhammer. Welcome to Nooch Padawans, Oliver Katzman. You love Henry Cavill in Warhammer? That hasn't been released yet, has it? Isn't that movie, like, in production now or something? That's not a... Come on! Come on! Come on! It's out in Holland. Oh, it's a show? 7 months ago, they announced the show is moving forward at Amazon. There's no way they put that together in 7 months. Is it a cartoon? All right, hang on a second. We literally have an entire video on this channel dedicated to Big Meech. When was this review? This is 3 weeks ago. I'm not going to do this review. June 27th. I'm not doing Big Meech's review. It's nothing personal. But this is an entire review because Big Meech deleted all of his mods. He only has 8 mods. That's Big Meech's roster review right there. So I'm not going to review Big Meech's roster. We're going to review somebody else. He probably signed up before he got that. So, no, we're not going to see it again. I'll give you the link. If you want to watch, here, I can give you a link to save for later. If you want to watch Big Meech's review, there's the link. I'm not disrespecting Warhammer 40k. This is why I don't reply to everything. There was zero disrespect given to Warhammer 40k. All I said was, I don't think it's out yet, and I don't think it's complete. That's it. Get a life, dude. Get a life. I just tagged Bananarama. We'll do that. All right. Bananarama, actually. Okay, let's get these guys notified on Discord. I'm just gonna do 3 more. I got stuff I gotta get done. I don't think this person's in the server anymore. Matt R8547. Alright, well then you don't get a review. Let's spin another name. If you're not in the server, you don't get a review. So we'll spin another name here. Jay Chung is work lurking. Jay Chung, also known as the Single Malt Jedi.
Where are you going?
DMing me to get my rote done. Chid.
You wanna buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
All right, now let's finish this off here at Banana Rama and Chid. Okay. All right. Let's get these pulled up here. We got Hunt 12 first. There it is. We've got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren unlocked with only only Relic 4, no Ultimate yet. And we got the Executrix over there. Mod score is going to be... Ooh, let's try this again. I think I added a number there. I44863876. Yeah, I definitely added it. I don't know what I was doing there. I typed 8 instead of 5. Okay, 0.89, 0.93. The squad GP is 1.87. There's the mods. Here's the roster. Guess the Galactic Power, everybody. I didn't mention TNT Star, so I don't know. I did not spin TNT Star. All right, folks, the guesses are in. The time is up. Let's take a look. 3.2 million. Rayrock said 2.66. 3.184 said user 1234. He's got that formula humming again. Got that formula. 3.27. Let's see here. I think you're going to get this one. User 1234, 3.184 using his formula. So there's a formula people are using, everybody, from the squad GP, like multiplying it by 2 and then subtracting. There's a formula you can make here for mods to figure out the galactic power. It's not 100% accurate, but it kind of gives you a ballpark. Multiply by 2, take off about 10 to 20%, something like that. So there you go. Nice guess. All right, so we got a Huntwell here. Going Executor, then Jabba, been stacking Lightspeed bundles. That's a pretty good way to do it. Following you and Arnold 101 free-to-play guide. Well, this should be all over the place then. Let's get the mod score registered. Mod score is going to be a little low. 0.89, 0.93. Okay. No? $3,204,496. Okay, so 3.2 million, 0.93. Yeah, it's you're half of where you need to be at the best, probably like 40%. You need to work on your mods. Your mods are not keeping up. Mods are not keeping up. All right, so let's work on that. Go check out Mods 101. I got a couple of mod videos coming out next week. Just pay attention. You'll see them. All right, so. We definitely have an Executor farm going on. In fact, excuse me. In fact, that's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. We bought a Finalizer bundle, I believe. We're ready for Executors. So Executors should be here in on August 15th. So thumbs up there. That's nice. Executor and then Jabba. But let's look at the rest of these fleets while we're at it. Not much there at all. Guys, listen. One of the videos that's coming up is going to be this, but you've got to farm the Malevolence and the Negotiator. These are your two fleets to it's not just the Executor. I know I harp on the Executor all the time, but I need to make this video for next week. We got to talk about this because people are farming Executor and nothing else. Like, there's nothing else being farmed here. You got to get a Galactic Republic fleet and or a Separatist fleet up and running for yourself. That Finalizer fleet is not going to do it for you. Plus, you didn't farm, you don't have Special Forces TIE, you don't have TIE Echelon in there, so you're not getting anything out of that fleet anyway. This is a one fleet roster. Get a Galactic Republic fleet up and running. It can be with endurance, but you got to farm these ships. These 5 ships right here will do it for you, and the Y-Wing needs to be there. And you got to get these Separatist ships, so you got to get that stuff farmed. We do have Kylo from a bundle. We are getting Executor. These are positive things. We have Qui-Gon's friends. Are there any Zetas on this roster? Hold on. 3 on Vader. That's unfortunate. 6 on Kylo, right? Boba Fett. Bosk has 2. You didn't need both of these. You only needed... if you're getting... Guys, if you're getting Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, skip the leader Zeta here. Just skip it. Just skip it. You need those. I don't know that you need... Do you need Beskar Mando, Zeta? You need Sith Trooper you need for that Kylo team. There we go. Was that from a bundle? This is from... So we got the Hutt Cartel bundle. We also have the R2 bundle, I think. And we have the Hoth bundle. No, that's not an R2 bundle. Was there a bundle with this stuff in it? Was there an Iden There was an Iden Versio bundle at one point, wasn't there? Now, these 5 would make sense if there was an Iden... I think there was. Well, in addition to the ships, you got the Hutt Cartel bundle there. You've got the Hoth bundle. You got CLS farmed. It's Jedi Knight Luke, Jabba the Hutt, Jedi Master Luke, Leia Organa, Executor, and then get your other fleets rounded out. That's the next things on your roster for this roster. Get your Poncho Bros up to Relic 7, Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon. Get them up to Relic 7. You could get Veers up as well to give you a leg up in those assault battles. Yeah, that's where you're going with this roster. Not much Datacron farming I wouldn't expect it, and work on your mods. So, Malevolence, and your Galactic Republic fleet. So your Separatist fleet, your Galactic Republic fleet, and you could do the Galactic Republic with the Endurance. Farm Jedi Knight Luke, farm Jabba the Hutt, get your Poncho Bros up, ta-da. You could probably also get to work on your Peridia pals as well. Captain Enoch's the only one's not double shard farmable yet. These guys are double shard farmable. Let's get all those assault battles filled out, my friend, and then you can push forward on the roster. That's what I'm doing. Caleb, dude. You were either tagged in Discord. Go check Discord. I don't know who's telling you things, okay? I'm sorry. I can't help you there. People were tagged in Discord. Anybody who got a review has been tagged right here. Huntwell, Bananarama, Omchid, Rayleigh, Eric, Charlotte. If one of those is you, you've won a review. If one of those is not you, you've not won a review today. And I don't know who's telling you what or anything. All right? That's what's going on. That's what's going on. There's no email sent by anyone. There is no email. I don't send emails out. And I say that because you were asking before the review, and I get done with the review, and you're still asking about it. So, yeah. Okay. Bananarama! Ding dong! Too many people with banana on their name. There we go. Bananarama 4843. Enchilada. I like an enchilada, please. Do you have enchilada? We got Revan there with the poncho. No, we got Revan with OG Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan. That's a weird team. That's a weird team. There's an Endurance fleet right there with Ghost in it. Carbonite 3, getting started. Let's take a look at the mod score here. Caleb, who did you get an email from, dude? You're not providing enough information. You're providing very limited information if you're looking for a solution. And I just want to help you. If you come to a large group of people looking for a solution, you need to provide as much information as possible. Just saying over and over and over and over and over and over and over again that you got an email and you come here is not going to help anybody answer your question. You've got to be more specific and provide more information. That's a life lesson. Check on your audience. What does my audience need? If my audience is one person, if my audience is 300 people, if my audience is a stadium of 50,000 people where I'm going to do the kiss cam and expose cheaters, who is a CEO who's having an affair with the head of HR, which is severely problematic, you got to know your audience. There we go. All right. Sensuna nailed it. Okay, so 0.13, the Squad GP 1.0. There's the front page. Guess the Galactic Power, everybody. I'm just telling you, Caleb, if you want an answer to your question, you still have the opportunity to provide full information. We have no idea. You haven't said who the email came from. You haven't said really the contents of the email. All you said about 10 times is you got an email. You said, I got an email. Am I getting a review? That's it. That's all the information we have. What does the email say? Who is the email from? I didn't email you. You got an email from Discord, perhaps, saying your name was mentioned? Maybe check the Discord. completely random on why I'm how much I love Geos. Keep beating full relic teams in your Geos, which are all between Gear 10. Geos are really, really good. In the right situation, early in the game, Geos are really, really, really good. Did you miss something in the news? Oh yeah, it was all over the place. It was a Coldplay concert, and they did a kiss cam, and they went up in the crowd, and this tall guy had his arms around his girlfriend. They were like mid-40s probably. And as soon as the camera hit him, he took his arms out and hit the ground, and she turned around her face and started doing this. And it turned out they were having an affair. He was the CEO of a company at somewhere. I can't remember what. He was the CEO, and she was the head of HR for that same company. So the CEO was having an affair with the head of HR, and the CEO's wife and family were at home. And they got caught on the kiss cam, and they acted guilty as all get out. Like, if that happens, first of all, if you're gonna be screwing around, don't go to a stadium full of 50,000 people, or how many people, don't, 15,000, whatever it is. Not your place to be. With PDA. With PDA, there should be no PDA. If you're fooling around in an affair and you don't want anybody to know, don't do PDA. Just FYI. Second of all, when you hear that they're going to be doing a kiss cam, that might be a good time to take the arms off of the girlfriend. Just saying. Just saying. Chat's going crazy. Caleb, you're taking a beating, dude. I got a carrier pigeon. There's a message on the foot. Did I get a review? How about open the message and look at it? Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Sorry, Caleb. You're just taking a beating, dude. This is why I don't do chat. Look what I've done to poor Caleb. Look what I've done to poor Caleb. He's probably leaving the Discord server right now. The new HR director. Oh, so when she got fired, they hired the lady standing next to them? Maybe that's why she was laughing, because she knew it was going to be her job. Oh, it's my job now. It said you were mentioned in a Nooch vid. You're not in my bad side. I was razzing you, Caleb, a little bit, but you know, you gotta provide the context, man. Let's do this. Let's do this for Caleb. Let's do this. Caleb, what's your Discord ID? I'm assuming it's not Caleb, right? I know Caleb Wheeler. It's not you. Is one of these you, or what's your Discord ID? Let's see if you've been mentioned here on the Discord server. You guys, all right, let's leave Caleb alone. He has good intentions. He's a good person. He just wants an answer to why he was tagged, but he doesn't want to Paul Tech Bro, what's up? Yeah, Arcantos is with you. See, Arcantos is with Caleb. What's your Discord? Let me check. I know you guys guessed Galactic Power. Sorry. His name is Sensuna on Discord. Look. We've said this a lot around here. I'll tell you a story. I started a new job with the previous company I worked for, managing a team in a group that was brand new to me. I didn't really understand the policies and procedures very much. And for the first couple weeks, I was just absolutely peppering my boss and the leaders around her for information. Hey, do we do this? How do we do that? What do we do there? How do we do this? And I thought I was doing a good job by like, hey, yeah, this guy's curious. He's doing a lot of work. He's showing that he's interested. He's really leading the team stuff. And eventually my boss came over to my desk and said, hey, Nooch, you know, I'd really like you to use your resources before you reach out to me. We have policy and procedures. Your team is sitting all around you. You have a lot of resources available to you to do research on what might be going on. So before you send me 10, 15 emails or IMs a day, ask me what's going on, take a look at the policy procedures and do a little, use your resources. Use your resources. So that's a lesson that Caleb is going to learn today. Caleb, use your resources. Use your resources. You get mentions, TNT star. I don't see nothing here, dude. We calculated your mod score on July 15th. What's the date? Oh my god. Caleb, what's the date on the email? What's the date on the email? You gotta look it up now. You gotta look up the date on the email. Because I think you got a review on July 15th. Maybe, if I ran it. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't know. Yeah, you might be getting old notifications or the emails from a week ago. July 24th? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but the notifications go in here. You didn't get a review. You're now famous, Caleb. Welcome to the stream. I guess the guesses have been made. Sensuna, stop. Stop. Sensuna, we talked about this. You and I. Right? See, you said that wasn't an issue for you. You said this wasn't an issue for you, Sensuna. We're going opposite directions here. Just saying. I guess the guesses are in. What's the galactic power? 1.6 million. Did anybody guess? I don't know. I am Mr. Tangent today. I am Mr. Tangent today. Let's see here. What company? I worked at First Citibank. All right. I don't work there anymore. I probably shouldn't even disclose that. 1.6 million. The guesses were a long time ago. Did anybody guess? Nobody got close to this. Oh, there it is. 3 people guessed. 4 people. 1.575 for better edits. And then everybody stopped guessing because we got off on the Caleb tangent. And, better edits, you win. Caleb, we'd like to thank you, Caleb, for providing endless entertainment on the stream today. You're now famous. You have provided levels of entertainment that well, I wouldn't say we don't often see it here on the channel. I have to say this. The entertainment provided by me on a daily basis is top notch. Top notch. There's just no denying it. Like, I think that if Jimmy Stewart rose from the grave and came back and made an assessment of entertainment levels on YouTube, I would be in the top 1% of 1%. And that's because that's actually true. That's actually true. I mean, now, that doesn't put me in, like, you know, a bucket with Arnold or Ninja, but they're in the top 1% of 1% of 1%. So there you go. Welcome to fame, Caleb. Congratulations. Now get your shine box. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Who are we talking about? Bananarama. Ding dong. Guys, we have done a lot of, like, just chilling and vibing today. This has been just kind of a hangout stream more than anything else. I know we've done some reviews, but more than anything else we've done today, we're just hanging out. What are my next steps after getting my Sith Empire team up and running? Okay, well, first of all, you need to work on your mods because they suck. I don't mind saying it. You guys know I don't mind saying it, so... I don't think we've looked. Come on, man. If I don't close the search on my other one. Alright. So, first step, work on your mods. So here's the deal for Bananarama. Bananarama, you have never touched your mods. If you look at the mods on your roster, there's just nothing going on here. There's nothing going on. These are awful, and it's really unfortunate. This should never happen. This should never happen. So what you want to do, Bananarama, is go check out Mods 101 Reloaded. It's a video that's all over my channel. If you look up Mods 101, NOOCH2GUD, you can Google it. It'll be the first thing that pops up. I got an old Mods 101, and I got the new Mods 101s to reload. Go check it out. Watch that video. It's going to teach you a lot about mods. I got a couple of mod videos already loaded up for next week and ready to go, so pay attention to the channel with all the mod stuff going on. Secondly, this should never happen. You need speed secondaries, and you'll learn that quickly by watching Mods 101. Third, once you learn, you take your phone, you open the game up, you go into the closet, turn all the lights out for complete privacy, make sure nobody's watching. You get your phone out, you get the game, and it's time to touch your mods. It's time to start touching your mods. In the back of the closet with nobody watching, it's time to touch your mods. So you need to do a little bit of more homework than you've done on the mods. You're gonna get a lot of help by watching that video, but this is not a good result. These are not good results, okay? You've probably spent several million credits and several hundred mod materials that you'll never get back. You'll get some of the credits back eventually, but it's time to work the mods. No, Alley Gal. No. That's not what we're talking about. Mods are out of control today. Alley Gal and Sensuna. What's from Goodfellas? Shinebox is from Goodfellas. Oh. See, we established like a couple days ago, and I took heat for it. I don't really like Martin Scorsese movies. Goodfellas is probably the best one, and it's good. But it's like, hey, I'm Martin Scorsese. I got an idea. Let's make a gangster movie, and let's put Robert De Niro in it. Yeah, what do you guys think? Think it's good? In fact, let's go back and let's make, or Leo DiCaprio. We'll put Leo DiCaprio in it. We'll go back like to before the Civil War and make a gangster movie. And then we can go, like, and the next thing he's going to do is make a futuristic gangster movie. I'm not saying lotions. No! Oh, Alley Gal, stop. We know what you're. No, you can't do that. When I think about SWGH, I touch my mods. Oh, who's my director of choice? I don't know if I have one. I don't have a director of choice. And I'll tell you why. I think they all have hits and misses. George Lucas has serious hits. And then the prequels, I know you guys love them, but Attack of the Clones is a bad movie. Phantom Menace was hated, reviled for a long time. Revenge of the Sith was considered okay. Can't write a script. I mean, George Lucas is probably at the top of my list. Steven Spielberg has very few misses along the way, although he's made some movies where he's not really hitting much these days. But Steven Spielberg's hits, like when he hits on a movie, forget it. Just forget it. It's going to be the best thing you've ever seen. Literally. So, but I don't worship at the altar of specific directors. I'm an idea man. I like the ideas. That's where I like George Lucas the most. You know, George Lucas had the ideas that transformed the industry, right? Yeah, I'm not really a director guy. I did see the F1 movie. Christopher Nolan, again, hits misses. You're gonna get mad at me again. I still don't understand Inception to this day. I didn't, and I'm not gonna rewatch it. I didn't watch the other one. What was the most recent one he made? I didn't watch that one. Didn't look very interesting. Nah, I mean, I like the Batman movies. The first one was good. The second one is one of the most amazing, maybe the most amazing comic book movie ever made, but I think a lot of that's due to Heath Ledger. And the third one was not very good. I like Interstellar. I liked Nuclear Bomb one, Heisenberg pretty well. Tarantino's my director. That's it. You win. User 1234 wins. Tarantino. That's my director. That's my guy. If Quentin Tarantino makes a movie, I'm gonna watch it. And God, I hope he makes that 10th movie. I hope he makes that 10th movie. And by the way, I'm not like Oppenheimer. Amazing. Sorry guys, I'll get to this. What were we talking about? Yeah, it's Tarantino. Oppenheimer was a banger. I loved Oppenheimer. That's a great movie. So, two movies I cannot watch enough. I cannot get enough of Django Unchained and Inglourious Bastards. I can't watch those movies enough times. I just can't. I think it's Christoph Waltz, too. God, that guy's ridiculous. He's so good in Inglourious Bastards. He is so good in that movie. Yeah, Tarantino's my guy. I saw Memento a long time. That's the one that runs backwards, right? That was their first Christopher Nolan. I don't remember getting anything special out of that one. But Pulp Fiction is amazing. With that said, even with Tarantino, I mean, some of his movies don't do as much. Hateful Eight is, I remember being all right, but I don't remember getting a lot out of that. Kill Bill, I should probably watch again. Kill Bill 2, I remember just like, what the heck? Why we got anime in the middle of this? I've never seen Jackie Brown. There's another one or two I haven't. I don't know. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was great. Oppenheimer felt like Endgame for STEM majors. So Inglourious Bastards is. Anyway, so I don't know. I really don't get Martin Scorsese. I just feel like that whole bit is every movie is the same. It's all the same movie over and over again. He just keeps making the same movie. It's like, I'll say it again. Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, I guess, are good at what they do, but they do the same thing every single movie. Except for, like, Meet the Parents. Meet the Parents is maybe my favorite De Niro performance, unless you go back to, like, Godfather 2, you know. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the same character over and over, and I'm not a big Al Pacino fan. Although, Godfather, great. And now, but then after that, his shtick became... Now, Al Pacino's shtick for like 30 or 40 years has just been, I'm Al Pacino. No, I'm yelling at you! Are you yelling at me? I'm yelling at you! And that's what he does. He goes from calm to angry, and that's his bit. And he does it in every single movie, and it's just like, okay, well, yeah, congratulations. Fight Club, great movie. Snatch was it? I should watch that. Snatch is a great movie. Blood Diamond, are those, who is that? Who did those movies? What, is that Edgar Wright? Florian, bonsoir!
Bonsoir / good evening, Nooch.
Florian.
Do you have place free for a roster review? Merci beaucoup.
I can add you to the list for August. July is just Freeview month, and the title of the video says, the title of the stream says free views. The pinned message says free views. It has been announced on the channel for a long time that we're only doing free roster reviews in July. So, Florian, if you'd like, remind me in August that you paid for a review. I'm writing it down. So, make sure to remind me, Florian, okay? I've not seen Last Night in Soho. Anyway, I'm not like a big director fan because I just think that directors have hits, directors have misses. Even Tarantino's had hits and misses for me. Although right now I think the last 3 that he made, like I said, Django, Inglourious Bastards, and then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, just absolute bangers. Pulp Fiction is one of the greatest films of all time. Yeah, anyway. All right. All right. I'd like to give a big apology to Bananarama. Sorry, Bananarama. I'm all over the place here. Okay. So, Bananarama is getting their Sith Empire team up and running. I see a negotiator here at level 1. The Executor's not being farmed, and that's an awful shame. This fleet, this was the Qui-Gon's friends. I don't know if this came from somewhere. So, yeah, I would get your negotiator up and running and get this Y-Wing farmed. And, yeah, get this Galactic Republic fleet up and running. And once you know that, you can get your Malevolence. And I would be farming the Executor over for your fleets. So we're doing Revans here. Okay, you're going to want to have Grandmaster Yoda. Is he here? Okay, he's gear 12. That's okay. Got the right Zeta. Okay, so you got a team there. You need to work on your mods. That would be the main thing. Like we said, go in your closet, touch your mods, watch Mods 101, then go fix your mods because they need a lot of work. By the way, when you fix your mods, don't toss mods like this. Eventually, you just put mods like this onto crew members, like crew members that you don't use anywhere else, and just it makes them better crew members, and that's something you can do with those mods other than selling them. You're working on Darth Revan as well. Okay, we got a little bit of work to do, but we're making progress. Let's see what's up with the roster. Even got some Order 66 action here if your guild is farming that. Okay, Padawan, Obi-Wan, Relic 7. So take Master Qui-Gon to Relic 7 as your first step. Another thing you want to stop doing. Now, you may have done this to get through the Darth Malak event, but you don't want to be adding... But Grandmaster Yoda has 1 piece of Gear 12 gear finished. Jedi Knight Anakin has 1 piece of Gear 12 finisher done. Just hold them all and get all the upgrade. Just hold it. Don't apply 1 piece at a time unless you know you're going to relic that character and then start applying it. So, finish Master Qui-Gon to Relic 7. Finish your Sith Empire team. Finish your Jedi Knight Revan team. That, by the way, is going to be 3 assault battles for you right off the bat, and that's not so bad. You got some Phoenix effort going on here. That's okay. Yeah, if you get Captain Rex up to Gear 12, that's going to get you through a couple of assault battles as well to get you through Challenge Tier 1 of Secrets and Shadows. You might already be there, although your mods are really bad, so probably not. And also Military Might, so that's a good thing. I would get a General Veer's Imperial Trooper team farm up and running. So I'm going to start you from the beginning. Go look up my perfect farming guide. Nooch is my... NOOCH2 Perfect Farming Guide. It'll give you a lot of guidance there, but Veers, Range Trooper, Admiral Piet has not been farmed, and that's a mistake. Veers, Range Trooper, Admiral Piet, and then 2 of these other ones, and you can use those for 2 different assault battles to do some real work there. But, so, Imperial Troopers, finish Master Qui-Gon, Imperial Troopers being farmed along with finishing off your Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan teams. Finish your Executor and work on that Galactic Republic fleet. And now I'll tell you what I would tell anybody in this situation. Once you get all that stuff done and get your Phoenix up and running to where they're getting you through Challenge Tier 1 on Military Might and Secrets and Shadows, and your Imperial Troopers are getting you through at least Challenge Tier 1 on Forest Moon and Rebel Roundup, then I'd start working my way toward, you gotta work your way toward Executor, Commander Luke Skywalker team, Jedi Knight Luke, and Jabba the Hutt. Then you'll be able to, your Jabba the Hutt will fix your mods, Poncho Bros will fix your mods, You could also consider farming along the way, if you'd like to, your Peridia pals. Captain Enoch, Death Trooper Peridia, and Night Trooper. Night Trooper and Death Trooper Peridia are double shard farmable right now. Captain Enoch will be very soon, within a couple of weeks. That's another assault battle. You get those guys to Relic 7, get yourself a bunch of gear, and feed your roster for a long time. That's the stuff I'd be working on. And if you're going to have Jedi Knight Anakin here, you got a Qui-Gon Omicron, so good. Okay, that's a pretty good little team you can put together in Grand Arena with Qui-Gon, Jedi Knight Anakin, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan. That's a pretty good little team to throw out there in Grand Arena. And Ahsoka. All right? All right. Last one for today. NOOCH2GUD. I just got a telegram. I'm not going to read it, but did I get a roster review? Oh, Caleb, we love you, buddy. That was classic. M. Night Shyamalan has like 2 good movies. Yeah, sorry. Sixth Sense is amazing. Unbreakable is really, really good. Split is good, and the final movie of that was good. I like the Unbreakable trilogy, and I like Sixth Sense. The rest of them are just kind of garbage. I like Ron Howard. I don't know who Scott Ripley is. I know who Ripley Scott is. All right. I should probably watch The Prestige again. There's a front page. NOOCH2GUD. Let's pull the mod score. Today was just a fun stream. I'm not done yet, but you know. Someday, you guys. Someday. We'll be doing this full time, and I'll be on here every single morning doing a members-only stream and just chatting like this for a couple hours every day.
My ally code is 116,486,994 the Corbula.
That's weird. That didn't come through. That's weird. That came through on Streamlabs, but it didn't come through anywhere else. By the way, the cobbler, that doesn't work for in any situation. All right, 0.94, 1.25, 2.76 squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the Galactic Power, everybody. We are ADD Central today. But we're having fun. We're just having fun, man. I liked, I'm not saying they're great movies, honestly. I don't really like M. Night Shyamalan made Sixth Sense, and it was an amazing, amazing movie. And then now you watch all of his movies, and all you're waiting for is the twists. And he just does some really stupid stuff. He just... Unbreakable is good, too. I liked Split. And I liked the conclusion of the trilogy. But I don't think they're great. Unbreakable is really good. Basically, once he wasn't working with Bruce Willis, it was all over. But yeah, he's made a lot of stinkers. I can't think of anybody else, any other director that has written one movie to that much success. Because he's made a lot of stinkers in between. Where you get to the end and you go, really? That was the deal? My wife watched The Village. I've never seen it because she just came home and went, that was just awful. And then, Trap? I didn't watch Trap. It didn't even look interesting to me. Spinal Tap 2? No, guys. Leave it alone, Michael McKean. No, that's not happening, is it? Oh, no. Really? And it's got Christopher Guest, got the same guys in it? It could be funny. I would say this. Okay, here's a picture. As a general rule, I don't really know much of... I've seen him before and stuff, but like in Synchronized Swimming, I trust these two guys to be really funny. Christopher Guest, I don't think Michael McKean and Christopher Guest would do something if they didn't believe it was going to work. I get a bad feeling about that, though. Yeah, I'm going to turn up to 12. All right, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. 4.7 million. Oh, Acquired Excellence is over in the shorts feed. That's why I didn't see it. All right, that's for everybody over there on the shorts feed. Okay. You didn't know there was this... the Naked Gun reboot looks pretty funny. My friends aren't buying in, but I think it looks pretty funny. The whole O.J. Simpson bit was awesome. They're remaking Labyrinth? God, we can't... When is this gonna stop? I think it stops when the boomers are all dead. I'm sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mother-in-law. But I don't think all this Hollywood crap stops till the boomers are dead. The same way we need to get them out of the government and everywhere else. They're just ruining everything now. They just won't let go of anything, and they're ruining everything. Samsonite. It's way off. Okay, guys. 4.7 million. I didn't look. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. No guesses there. And over here we got 4.56 from user 1234. He's back on it with the formula. Amir was at 4.8. That's a little bit over. 4.6 said San Holo. And then Robbie Humes tried to get 4.6, but it's going to be San Holo. San Holo just rolled, just prices righted you. User 1234. Freakier Friday. Well, let's hold on. Happy Gilmore 2 needed to happen. Let's hold off on Happy Gilmore 2. Let's step back on Happy Gilmore 2, okay? That movie needed to happen. It's gonna be so bad, but I'm gonna love it so much. Wait, 4.8 is over. No, you can't go over, user 1234. You can't go over. Yeah, I just never... Yeah, I'm Gen X, yeah, but my kids call me Boomer, because that's, you know, the thing. It's over, user 1234. Adam Sandler has been... in the last 5 to 10 years, Adam Sandler has been hitting more with his dramas than his comedies. That's what I'll say about Adam Sandler. All right, so what's the comment here from Amchid? Or Amkid, I don't know. I want to get great rewards at hard level in Conquest. I'm currently getting 4th box at normal. Interesting. We'll look at your fleets anyway. Okay, Executor's on the way pretty soon. Need to get... Now, that fleet's okay if you got the Separatist fleet here, which you don't. So you need to get the Malevolence here. You can live with the Endurance there for a while. Get your Executor. You'll be in good shape there. All right, Conquest. We got Padawan Obi-Wan. Yeah, you've really only got... You've really only got 2 workable Conquest teams in here. CLS, and then some kind of Padawan Obi-Wan team. So how can you add your Conquest? That's a really good question. We don't talk about that a lot. Well, one easy way would be to get a Galactic Legend. Not that one. You did get a Hutt Cartel bundle, right? Yeah. Jabba's not amazing, but... So thinking of Conquest... Basically, to get more crates, you would need to go through your 50 energy 3 times every day, and you could get to like the double gold stripe, the penultimate or one of the last 3 crates, the gold or the gold striped one, which is where you're trying to get. You've only got 2 workable Conquest teams right now for hard Conquest, which is CLS and a Galactic Republic team. You could probably put Padme in charge of it, and that's probably your best lead for Conquest. You're not really super close to another team here. So, I'm gonna stay consistent here. By the way, take Padawan Obi-Wan to Relic 7 and Master Qui-Gon to Relic 7. 6 and 5 is not a good stopping point for them. Get them to 7, and if you really got the get them to Relic 9. But Relic 7 is the stopping point. If you go after Jabba the Hutt on this account, it's going to give you a Jedi Knight Luke that you can use in Conquest with some other Jedi on the squad. You'll end up with 4 teams then. You'll end up with a Jabba team, your CLS team, your Padawan Obi-Wan team, and then you can put Jedi Knight Luke into a squad as well with like Jedi Knight Revan or something and do that. I don't think you're right around the corner from any other really good Conquest squads here. Yeah. Bounty Hunters are meh in Conquests. The problem is they're too slow. What happens with Bounty Hunters is you put them out there and they just get outsped, and you get teams like Jedi Training Ray or Geos or Imperial Troopers or Old Republic. Those teams all just like, they just get turn meter rolling and you never get a turn. What was I looking at? Somebody said Phoenix. Phoenix are a decent Conquest team too. Yeah, if you relic a Phoenix team up, you've got 2 Zetas on there. So if you relic Hera, Captain Rex, Kanan, Chopper, and then Sabine or Zeb, that would be a decent Conquest team for you as well. Veer's Troopers, you got to pick your spots. You can get through like the first couple tiers, you can find some teams for them, but it gets really difficult after that. One of the challenges of Conquest 2 of getting better boxes is if you don't have all the new teams farmed, it's tough. You got to find a way to cheese all that stuff, like take Disguised Clone Trooper out there and get it, or take the Bad Batch out there and get this, whatever. So that gets a little tougher. But I think Phoenix would be a good investment. Phoenix I think would be a good investment. Now, you're going to have to work on your mods because they're not very good. Hold on. We didn't get that mod score in, did we? Okay. .94, 1.25. 4703, 854. Okay. So that's a bad mod score. At almost 5 million, the average at your top 110 is going to be somewhere around 3 to 3.25. Yeah, you're just way behind. Need to work on your mods. So that's good. Working on your mods will help. Working on your mods will do a great deal of good. So Phoenix, farm Jedi Knight Luke and get him onto another Jedi team. Let me Jedi Knight Revan and Jedi Knight Luke out there. And that'll do some work for you. You can pick your spots with Imperial Troopers, but I'm not super excited about that. So Phoenix, CLS, Padawan Obi-Wan team. Maybe get Padme up and running. She'll help you with that too. Although you don't really need a lot of help with Padawan Obi-Wan. He's probably doing fine. And Jabba will be fine. Jabba will do a lot of good for you in Conquest. Plus, he'll get you some mod work. That's what I'd recommend. And go farm your Executor and work on those ships too. Gas is a great Conquest team, but you're not anywhere close to Gas. All right? That's what we got for today, boys and girls. Tuscans come in handy to deal with the GL Mandarus? What? I don't know what that means. I've never used Tuscans. He has Padme at a low gear level, but you don't really... Once you got Padawan Obi-Wan in there, you can pick a bunch of different leaders and use them. He just carries. Big time. Let's go see if anybody else is streaming today. How many freeviews have we done this month? Done 47 so far. We'll probably get to like 60. That'll make me happy. It's about 10%. Let's see if anybody else... I doubt anybody's streaming right now. Nope. I don't know. Not much Star Wars going on out there at the moment. We'll hit this guy at the channel. Mojo Break Gaming says Star Wars Showcase, but then it looks like Pokemon. I don't know what's going on there. I have no idea what this is. I don't know. I don't know what the stream is. You guys can maybe go check it out. Anybody on Twitch? Old Man Brinza. No. All right, we'll go watch OG Diamond Dave playing Marvel Strike Force. All right, guys, we're going to raid some guys here on YouTube and Twitch. I'll be back tomorrow. I am probably going to check out... I'm probably going to come on... I'm thinking about streaming Marvel Strike Force tomorrow afternoon, so pay attention. Maybe I'll be here doing that tomorrow, going after your boy Logan, everybody. Hey, thanks for jumping in. This was a very chill stream. We just had a lot of fun today. We did 6 previews, which isn't a lot. We had some fun at Brandon's expense. I'm sorry about... Was it Brandon? Ethan just made it. Wait a minute. Another High Council member, Ethan, at the end of this... I'm sorry, wait a minute. Ethan, sorry. Mod Squad! Ethan! Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the end of the stream, my friend. All right. I'm gonna head out, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Always remember, NOOCH2GUD.